Hello, water signs. Welcome to Xenodox Media. This is a reading for the full moon in March 28th, 2021. Full moon's going to be in Libra, which rules relationships and a lot of love things, not just romantic, but family and friends too. So this is going to be advice on what things to release for this full moon. If you don't know, full moons are great. Like the moon affects the tides, they say the full moon and the new moon can affect our emotions. So if there are things that need to be released energetically or emotionally, the full moon is a good time to do that. So also, happy Zodiac New Year. We're now in Aries season. Spring's here. It's finally warming up. So it's just a great time to get a fresh start. So today I have 6 oracle decks. I have the Moonology oracle deck, the Dark Mirror oracle, which is shadow energies, the Akashic Records oracle, which is kind of like your past life karma, your soul's karma, the Psychic Tarot oracle, the Oracle of Angel Dreams, and the Healing Mantra oracle. So yesterday I did the air signs, and yeah, there's some pretty good messages there. We'll see how it goes for you. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. We'll say I need to watch my posture. One of my favorite readers, Zeta Zuri, she said this week, watch out for a stiff neck or something, watch how you sleep, and it's okay. And yeah, I must have done something because now I feel it. Those are not the sort of predictions I like to have come true in these kind of readings. When you're you'll get a lot of money or things are going to be great. Yeah, but when you're you're going to have a stiff neck. I could do without that kind of prediction, but I just had to sit here and stretch a bit. Anyway, I'm going to get started with Cancer first. What did I do yesterday? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to start with the Oracle. I almost started with Tarot yesterday, and I just decided not to. So we're going to start with the Moonology Oracle for Cancer. Let's see what comes out. And I'm trying out not pulling these Oracle cards ahead of time. Let's see how that goes. Alright, so Cancer Moonology card. What do we have? Oh, this one popped out. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. See what I'm saying? It says prosperity, not a stiff neck or sore shoulders. Alright, Dark Mirror here. So this deck's really good. Basically, it treats kind of integrating your shadow work in the stages of grief. Bargain, denial, anger, acceptance. I might have missed one. So I use it a lot to kind of check on my shadow aspects to see if I'm missing something. So to me it's a good thing to look into when you're looking at what to release. Let's see. Oops. We got Triumph of Lies. That right there. Pretty sure that's a denial card. Seems like it's in the realm of denial, but we'll see. And now the Akashic Records Oracle. So if you don't know, the Akashic Records is the place where all the information from all of your lives is held. And I really haven't quite figured out. I've been using this deck for almost a year now. I think connecting with the Akashic Records, I've really looked into that. But this might tell you if there's some past life, present life karma to sort out, any issues lingering. Let's see. Anything for Cancer? We got solar plexus chakra. Look at the pretty lemons. And then the psychic tarot oracle. So I plan to do one each, but for a couple readings yesterday, 2 popped out. I think yeah, 2. I don't think 3 did. And I'm just gonna take them so long as I feel called to. Alright, card for Cancer. That's 6. Partnerships and alliance. 3 of Spirit or 3 of Wands. Okay. Alright, maybe I will take these. These sort of stuck out. Destiny, which is like Wheel of Fortune. And then 8 of Physical, positive movement forward, which is like 8 of Pentacles. We still got some room here. Just move this over. Crowd these crystals over here. And Dream Oracle. So I find my dreams usually have a lot of answers to either spiritual or psychological issues I might be working out, so this might be helpful. Okay, so let's see if we get Dream Oracle for Cancer. No, come on, 3. Wow. Okay, let's see. First, this one. Fire Opal, sensuality, confidence. So yeah, there's already a confidence theme here with a solar plexus here. And let's see. Do I really... I'll put these to the side, but... So unicorn, innocence, trust, honesty. Just gonna, yeah, put it to the side. We'll see if that comes up. And then lady's mantle, mother, healing, alchemy. Interesting. Let's see, and then healing mantra. Alright, going for Cancer. It's hard because these cards you can kind of see what they say on top. I try not to look. What's this? Rewriting the subconscious. The more I embrace feeling good, the less often I will feel bad. Oh, duh. Yeah. Okay, sorry, that was rude. But I mean, there's truth in that, right? There's truth in it. Don't get caught up in being upset all the time. Easier said than done, most times. Alright, today I've chosen for Cancer the Starman Tarot. So let's see what the tarot has to say. But so far, I'd say this is about work, for sure. Or just whatever you do for sustenance. Because you got, I mean, it looks pretty good, though. Prosperity lies ahead. Partnerships and alliances. Positive movement forward. Destiny. So it looks like the path is there for you. You know, you're on the right path, but you might be caught up in confidence issues. And I'll like get the book on the mirror one to make sure, see where that really fits in. So yeah, fire, opal, confidence. So with the unicorn and the lady's mantle, even though I'm not really exactly sure how that fits in, that kind of tells me like a support system, maybe something that's around you. Unicorn, it's just really giving me child energy. Whoops, I just dropped a bunch. 5 seconds rule. Okay. Oh, this is not bad. So we got strength. So yeah, bit of confidence, and we got the lion there. So yeah, that's kind of Leo energy and confidence. We got King of Cups, which is Cancer energy. So kind of like that emotional balance. And then we got Nine of Swords for that anxiety that might be coming in. Let's see, I think I'll get 2 more. What, do you want to fall out? This one's not easy. The Hangman. A little bit of a different perspective on things maybe might help. A little spiritual reflection. Let's see. Man, that's too many. Oh, I'll take it. It's a crowded table. Wait, let's see what's at the bottom. Starman, the magician. Cool. Then here we got Ace of Cups, a little self-love here. And then another Eight of Pentacles, reinforcing that this is probably work or material related. Let's see, move over. There's not a lot of room here. Move over, unicorn. Alright. So let me look up this dark mirror real quick before I get into what I'm getting on this dark mirror. Is Triumph of Lies is number 1. So that's the bargain stage. If something hurts me, I change myself so it can stop. And where is that? Rewriting the subconscious. Huh. Okay, so this is really, maybe this is really touching on if you're trying to rewrite the subconscious here, or you want to embrace more of the strength, King of Cups energy. Don't just fake it. Well, I mean, you can fake it until you make it, but don't just do it on a surface. Don't just try and appear like you're doing better. Actually try to make yourself, well, not make yourself, but try to do the work to feel better. And with the Eight of Pentacles, yeah, do the work, you know. Yeah, because you're coming up on a situation, it seems like, where there's like good opportunity for you, financially, materially. There's a good opportunity coming up, and it's going to require true confidence. It's going to require true balance of your emotions. You're not going to be able just to pretend like you're okay, because there might be situations that are going to require all your energy, or just like the most authentic 100% you, not just, you know, the half-assed you that you can muster on a regular basis. So, and I guess what it's really trying to tell you is that this will definitely be worth it if you really build on that inner confidence. If you really build that solar plexus up, here is your solar plexus, that this is really going to pay off for you. Like, this is the thing that's worth doing it for. Maybe not your previous job, maybe not like your initial jobs. If you struggled in school, you know, whether it be high school, college, or whatever, you know, the kind of effort you might have been putting there, which was kind of like, I don't really know what I want to do, or I don't know where this is leading me. Now you're being presented with the thing that's really meant for you, the place where Spirit wants you to put in all your efforts. So yeah, this is you know, a lot of nice cups energy here, which is a water sign energy, right? I'm not used to that as earth and then secondary fire, right? So yeah, use that to your advantage, you know, your mastery over the watery elements, you know, that might help you. And I think it's also here, you know, this is represented here, the sailboat on water. Like, you know how to navigate the waters of emotion, and this is really probably gonna be your greatest asset, is your ability to manage or to accept all your emotions, to understand that world of feelings. Because I mean, if you know anything about, you know, cognitive functions, and like you know what Myers-Briggs is based off of, there's plenty of male feelers, right? And it's not, even though yes, more feelers tend to be female, more thinkers tend to be male, and yeah, energetically it is kind of like more of a feminine function, but it's not just about your emotions, it's about your values, it's about your beliefs, like the things that you really put your effort into, where your heart is, right? This is not just about you being nice to people. This is about you really being a person of conviction, you having like a high standard of morals, and just being very secure in them. So maybe something lately with this Nine of Swords, something has lately challenged that, and who knows how long ago it happened. Maybe this recently happened, or maybe something kind of triggered a few years ago that kind of like shook your resolve, and maybe you've been on this slow, you know, ascent back to yourself. And I think that's what that triumph of lies, that's not easy to say, triumph. Anyway, I think that's what that's speaking to, that you might have been in this inauthentic place, and actually if you are an introverted, you have introverted feeling, and personality hacker, really great website, podcast, they call the FI trait, the introverted feeling, the authenticity trait. So if you are INFP, ISFP, ENFP, and ESFP, you have the FI in your top functions. So that's like a key part of who you are when you have those personality types, is like your own authenticity. So I think it's really telling you, like, that's your strength. That's your strength. He's lying. That's your strength. You need to get back to it, because whatever you're getting into now is going to require your strengths, not the strengths that you think, you know, this crown here, not the strengths that you think are expected out of you from society, previous workplaces, family, just anyone, like just like what your true strength is. And that's where your personal power stands. So yeah, I don't know if there's any other messages in this unicorn and lady's mantle, but that kind of tells me like what's surrounding you. Maybe there are elements in your life, either children, female figures, that actually help you to be more authentic, like your support system. So maybe call upon that. Ask them. Ask them what they like best about you. What's the, you know, I don't know, maybe I should ask my 6-year-old, what do you like best about mommy? And I shouldn't say it too loud, because he's in the other room, he might come out. Well, I like when you give me snacks. You know, no, go back. So let's see if there's anything else to reinforce this. I think that's pretty clear cut, but if there's something I'm missing here, please pop out a card or two. This is the Everyday Tarot. I got a mini version of it. So cute. I love mini versions. What's this? The World. Okay. So maybe you just gotten through something pretty difficult. And yeah, because 5 of Pentacles is here. Whoa. So maybe money's been a little rough in your past, and maybe that's what triggered you to kind of question yourself. And this is telling you that whatever it is that triggered you, to maybe the hit to your confidence, that it's over, and now is the time to kind of just move past it, move through it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll an angel number for you too. I got these 10-sided dice accidentally. Well, I didn't accidentally, I don't know why. I thought it was like regular dice set, and then I ended up with 10 10-sided dice. Okay, so you got 3, 8, 1. And I don't know of too many instances. Maybe there are some tabletop games where you need that many 10-sided dice, but I haven't played any of them. So now this is what I use them for. Your angels are guiding you, and your current situation will soon make sense. Know you are aligned with strength. Woo! See? If things have sucked, or if things are kind of weird, or you're not sure what direction you're being asked to go to, yeah, hopefully it'll make sense. Anyway, that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope this helps you to release things. Oh yeah, right. Release your lack of self-confidence. Release the pain of the past that might have caused you to question yourself. TLDR. There you go. Or is it TLDW? Whatever. Thanks. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your full moon, March 2021. What to release reading. Did I almost sound like a real YouTuber for a second? Anyway, full moon is March 28th. And it'll be in Libra, so it could be a little bit relationship issues. That can be, you know, romantic, friendship, coworker, whatever. So if you have any of those kind of issues, and there's some things you might want to release, negativity, or just release the whole thing, the full moon is a good time to try and do that. So I have 6 oracle decks here for you, and today I'll be using the Modern Witch Tarot for Scorpio. Let me just pull the oracle cards now. So I'm starting with a Moonology oracle. Ideally I'd pull just one from each deck, but sometimes more than one wants to come out, so I'll just work with that as it comes. Alright, so we got Moonology for Scorpio. No. I'm not taking that. Ready. No. Let's see what this is. Will. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. Alright, well. Alright, now Dark Mirror Oracle, which is about shadow aspect, or shadow energy. Basically the stages of doing shadow work. Let's see. Do we have anything for Scorpio? I mean, with this full moon already, oh, 2 came out. Seems like it's kind of a big deal here. We've got the temple of my body, and then we have parasite. Oof, there's some pretty strong stuff here. Alright, let's go with the Akashic Records Oracle. You know, I feel like I don't remember if I explained these Oracle decks in the beginning, but Akashic Records, record of all the relevant, oh yeah, that's probably a better way to put it, all the relevant soul lessons of all your lifetimes. So good or bad karma, things that you might have to sort out from past lives, stuff in this life, etc. Let's see, do we have anything for Scorpio? Let's see. Wealth and abundance. 44 master number there. One of the maybe lesser used master numbers. Then from psychic tarot oracle. Alright. reading for Scorpio. Okay, either I'm just sloppy today, or they wanna just pop out. Let's see who these two are. Sacral chakra, and then 21, universe, which is like the world. Yeah, so far this seems like some pretty intense energy. Let's see, dream, angel dream oracle. I wanted to use this one for releasing, because I believe messages show up in dreams, whether spiritually, psychologically. Let's see. Do we have Scorpio? Food, nourishment, relationships, health. So, temple of my body, and then all right. Okay, now healing mantra. I don't have enough room on this top level for that. Just gonna move this over a bit. Move this over a bit. One of these days I'll have my setup right. Move. And it's still not going to be enough room. What am I even doing? Alright. Let's see what we have here. I'm trying not to look because you can see what the cards are right on top. Gonna go with this one. Activating the third eye. I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. Sit on top of there. Let's see. Alright. So, first thing I'm getting here is emotional eating. I don't know, it's just coming to me with temple of my body, sacral chakra, sacral. And then this food card here. Yeah, there's a bit of... So when our sacral chakra is out of balance, when we're not getting kind of the emotional fulfillment, or we're just like emotionally strained, we will turn to kind of trying to satiate ourselves, whether that's via food or drugs, sex, things like that. Like things that give us like a quick boost of satisfaction, right? But it never lasts, and that's kind of the trap that we end up in. Yeah, thinking that stuff is going to fill a void when it actually won't. Activating the third eye. Yeah, so I think there's got to be a willingness to dive into a better way of dealing with your current issues, like whether that's probably more spiritual practices with this surrender to the divine and activating the third eye. I think you're being called upon to try and explore more spiritual aspects, to get more in touch with what is it that you actually need, that you're turning to these other aspects or these quick fixes to your emotional turmoil. You're gonna have to dive a bit deeper, and it's gonna be painful, it's gonna be ugly, but you're gonna just, because here also with the wealth and abundance, so that usually talks about in a past life having issues with money. maybe you had a lot or you didn't have enough. And that can create in this lifetime an unhealthy fixation on money. It almost like creates like a curse. I don't want to say curse, but like usually this card does indicate that there's some kind of curse surrounding money for you. Like you never feel like you have enough, or you chase it to an extreme degree. Like you don't feel satisfied without a certain amount of money. And that can be its own quick fix. You know, so people are workaholics, right? The same way that they're alcoholics, or, you know. Yeah, so this might be Parasite. Okay, I'm going to pull the tarot because I might have to look. I have an idea of what those dark mirror cards mean. And the Parasite usually indicates unhealthy ideas of relationship dynamics. Like, it's not an equal give and take. It's like one person uses the other, and then when that person's drained, they just drain the other person. It's not like a nice symbiotic relationship. It speaks to like codependency and other issues like that within a relationship. And that maybe that might be surrounding money, right? Maybe there's like not quite a symbiotic relationship in the money arena, which could be also work. Where the world came out. The world just flew out here. So yeah. Let's see. What are these two? Three of Pentacles. It's also some more work energy. The Emperor, also some kind of work energy here. Alright. Oops. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped mentally or physically. I mean, physically she is trapped there. She's tied up. What's this? Seven of Wands, setting boundaries. How many cards do I want to pull here? I think probably only like one or two more. I didn't really have a set amount. Yesterday I did, not today. Obviously the cards just come out. Is there anything else for Scorpio out of this deck? So, Nine of Wands, Wounded Warrior energy. I think that's enough here. I'm just going to move it over. See, bottom of the deck, Nine of Swords. So this is, yeah, this is pretty intense energy. You're tired, Scorpio. You're tired. You're mentally tired. You're physically tired. And with the universe and the world being here, plus a full moon, surrender to the divine, whatever this that you're going through is pretty much over. But yeah, it's ending either way. I'm really getting the message that now's the time to start thinking about the next chapter of your life. You know, especially with this Three of Pentacles. You know, this one, it's a bit of, look at this. Maybe with the sacral chakra, you need to be looking into more creative pursuits. A way to kind of enjoy your life, express yourself creatively. And there's going to be some concern about money, I believe, with this wealth and abundance. Because this is probably a past life issue for you, a past life, deeply, soul deep issue with money and feeling like you don't really have enough. I'm going to start seeing if I get more from this deck. But whatever you do, oh look, geez, how many? Oh, that's a Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you got Wheel of Fortune, and then Six of Pentacles in reverse. So that's really talking about the parasite thing there. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune and So even if you're worried about money, I feel like you, wow, come on now. Three of Cups, friendships. Yeah. Find healthier ways to enjoy yourself. Did these try to come out? I'm fine there. I'm not going to come out. Knight of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom. When did I get reversals in these decks? Oh, I think the dang thing's upside down. Whoops. Whatever. Take it how you want. Wait a minute. No, not whatever. I'm very sorry, Scorpio. Yeah. Anyway. Overall, whatever you've been going through, which seems work-related, I think it's also started to put some strain on your relationships. And that may be like a smaller aspect, but it's like if we're already so tapped out in one area, you know, if we're already struggling so much, it's just going to make us that much more, it's going to make it that much harder to deal with other things that otherwise seem fine. But it seems to me there is some kind of issue surrounding the balance within a sort of monetary situation. Like the work that you felt you've had to put in, you don't feel like it's been fair to you because it's just put more onto you. And granted, with this Eight of Swords being here, this might just be how you're mentally feeling right now because of the difficulty of everything else. But either way, you're still going to have to deal with it and probably release it. So the Parasite card is a depression stage of the shadow aspects. When the only answer to lack of self-efficiency is to cling to another one. What can't survive alone will seek company, but instead of growing together, they will wither together. So yeah, that's what I was talking about with the draining one person, and you know, whereas like a parasite, you know, just drains its host, right? And it kind of like the relationship, they just take turns draining each other. It's not true balance. You know, that's what this being in reverse is trying to say. It's not a true balanced relationship. Just because you can still get by operating that way doesn't mean it's a healthy way for you to operate. And with this Three of Cups and this Three of Pentacles, it's really encouraging you to build on something that works best for you. Like, wow. And actually, it's really them being threes instead of twos really says a lot, because it's not about just the two of you, it's about the two of you being yourselves and what you build together with that third cup and that third pentacle. It's what you build together. It doesn't require, it's like building your own foundation and reserves rather than using each other. Oh wow, that's very it's like, instead of, if you have bank accounts, instead of borrowing money from each other continually, you both put money into the savings. So when one person needs money, they go to the savings instead of borrowing from the other person. I know that's like an odd metaphor, but that's really what I'm getting with those threes. You need to build together your own foundation and reserves. So when times get rough, either emotionally or materially, you tap on those reserves instead of tapping on each other. Don't be parasitic to each other. That now is the time to really start building that foundation of what you are together. What's your institution? You know, what's your legacy? That's what that, yeah. That's what that means to me. Because right now it's not really, yeah. It's, Let me see what the Temple of My Body says. That's also depression. That's the stage I forgot. I feel I am not worth enough. My body is the temple of my soul. It has no secrets to me. Huh. So yeah, this is telling me sacral chakra issues. I guess if you have been turning to more, and this is not just like emotionally eating, like I said, even starving yourself is bad. If you just decide you're gonna fast to lose some weight quickly, or if you're under some really ridiculous restrictive diet, but not for like health necessity. If you're working out too much, like pushing your body past its limits because you have to look a certain way, this is also what that indicates. Like, don't turn to doing those things for outside reasons. Don't do it. Yeah, don't push yourself that hard. You got to respect your body as it is. You got to take care of it. Yeah, and look at this naked lady here. See, just don't. Be the best you. Be the healthiest you. Don't turn to doing things that could hurt yourself, for whatever reason, whether it's emotional imbalance, outside expectations. Yeah. Don't take out your mental frustrations on your body. That's what I'm seeing. And so this Emperor, why am I... Let me see. Then I'm going to wrap this up. Do we have anything to clarify the Emperor? Besides, that's kind of like taking charge and building that foundation, like I was saying. I think if you find healthier ways to kind of deal with your issues, healthier ways to take care of your body, you will find that sense of control that you might be craving and didn't realize. Jeez, come on. You're like, see, you clarified it by talking. You didn't have to ask us. I just have justice. We're just going to only look at justice. Justice. True balance. Yeah. Anyway, that's what I have, Scorpio. That was pretty intense energies. I mean, that is Scorpio, right? That's what Scorpio is known for. But, yeah, basically, if you're trying to find stability, if you're trying to get a sense of control over your life because you're just feeling like everything's out of balance, everything's out of whack, release the need to control. Like, whatever circumstances you've been going through that have kind of led you to this place where you're kind of like upside down, you don't know what you're doing, not taking care of yourself, not fully asserting yourself with this Seven of Wands, they're over soon. So now is the time to think about what you actually want. What do you want your life to look like? What you even want your body to look like, What are your goals? Like the goals that actually fulfill you, not whatever you've had to do for however long. Because that cycle's ending. That cycle's ending. And yeah, just release this idea that you have to be, it has to be you that's fixing everything. It has to be you that is building everything. Because, yeah, I guess the Emperor is also telling me that too. The strife of the past, it's over. You have to release. Well, maybe it's not over yet. Woo, man, this just caught my eye. If you look here too, I don't know what kind of creature this is, but yeah, that's a very sickly looking body too. So yeah, your relationship with food is too connected maybe to your emotional state. So you're going to have to release that too. Food is great. Food is awesome, but you need to feel good from the inside. All those people that like can fast and they're nourished by the universe, I don't know. You don't have to do something like that. Anyway, sorry if that was a little rambly towards the end. I hope that helped you, Scorpio, and good luck. Thank you. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your full moon March 2021 what to release reading. The full moon is going to be March 28th. It's going to be in the sign of Libra, so it might affect issues in your relationships, whether that's romantic, friendship, family, work, etc. So this is going to be some guidance just to let you know if there's any sort of areas you should focus on. I've got 6 oracle decks. I'm going to start first with the Moonology oracle. Let's see what it has there. Anything for Pisces? Wow, nice. Look, Pisces, you are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. So nice. Let's see. Let's see what the shadow energies say. So this is the Dark Mirror Oracle. So the theme is like shadow integration. If you do your shadow work, which everyone should, the whole idea is to actually integrate and love yourself for everything. And it uses the 5 stages of grief to represent where you are as far as you're integrating certain aspects of yourself. So let's see. Do we have anything for Pisces? Number 3, obsession. So we'll see what that's about. The next is the Akashic Records Oracle. I feel like I should just explain at the beginning of the videos. But basically, the Akashic Records holds all the information for the soul lessons you learn in every lifetime. So since this is a release reading, that's why I got the shadow energies and also the Akashic Records for any kind of past life or even present life karma that you might be dealing with. We got number 5, clarity. All right. Now I'm going to go to the Psychic Tarot Oracle. Pisces. I feel like I'll take this. 3, recognition and reward. 3 of physical or 3 of pentacles. And I'm going to take this. 5, obstacles and challenges. 5 of spirit, which is 5 of wands. Then I have the Angel Dream Oracle, because I believe our dreams hold messages, either spiritually or psychologically, subconsciously, of things that we might need to deal with. So Lady's Mantle, Mother, Healing, Alchemy. This also came out for Cancer too. And let's see. Mugwort, Rites of Passage. Interesting. And then last Oracle deck. Let's move the stuff around. The Healing Mantra deck. Alright, got anything for Pisces? Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. So yeah, I'm seeing a lot of self-worth issues here, but not in not in this indicates somebody that's like working hard to feel like they're doing well. I don't know how else to explain that. I'm going to pull the tarot. This is the Light Seers tarot. But yeah, it really looks like maybe completing a project or some kind of thing with this rites of passage. Like something very key and important in your life that you're working towards, and you're really feeling like this thing is like the key to really cementing yourself. And I think that you're being told that this is kind of an inner thing, right? This is not just achieving something in the material world, in the 3D. This is also you working on something inside of yourself to feel that recognition and reward, like looking from it for it from the outside too much. And I'm also drawn to this like 3-5-3-5 here. You know, number 3 is the number of expression, but it also corresponds to the Empress, which is kind of feeling good with yourself, feeling confident in yourself and abundant with yourself. And then we have 4 of Wands that just came out here. That's kind of celebration, building a foundation. And then 5 is the number of change, but also corresponds to the Hierophant, which is spiritual growth, you know, following. You know, it's actually, you know, 5 being the number of change and kind of like, to me, the 5 and Hierophant doesn't really line up, right? Whoops. I have 2 cards here. Let me fix this. Let's see what came out here. Page of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, but with the Hierophant being like about traditions and kind of following spirituality or religion by the book, and then 5 challenging that, it's like it's a paradox, or you know, but seems like with this obstacles and challenges and this clarity, in order for you to get that clarity, you're gonna have to like fight your own ideas of what you think success means. Let me pull this up. 2 Pentacles. Juggling. Yeah, you're gonna have to like fight your own ideas of what you think you should be doing, what success means to you. And with this obsession, it's like you're really way too devoted to your pre-existing ideas. Like you need more 5 energy when it comes to your own ideas, because it's like you're being too harsh on yourself with this you're good enough and uncovering confidence. 9 of Wands. Really working yourself to the bone there, maybe, for like recognition and reward that's going to have to come more from you. You're going to have to be the first one to actually recognize your work. You're going to have to be the first one that thinks you're good enough, you know. And with this Mother Healing Alchemy, it came out differently. It felt different under Cancer. That felt more like supportive energy. In this case, it kind of feels like this idea that you're not doing enough comes from a parent figure. A Queen of Swords, maybe. I don't know. Someone who's who's been a little bit too harsh with you. Wow. And that's coming like right under the Mother. Okay, I think I'm only going to get a couple more tarot. So yeah, even if it originated from that, right, from a parent maybe not giving you the support you needed, it's still up to you whether you want to keep letting that define you or hold you back in life. That's your choice. It's now your life. Well, it always has been your life, but if you're an adult, yeah, you can't be still worried about like what your parents think about you. If it's holding you back in life. I mean, ideally, yeah, 4 of Pentacles. Ideally, you know, our parents would all be nice and supportive. And then we got death and rebirth here. Yeah, so this is going to involve some like real deep changes inside of yourself. Like you're way too attached, it seems, to your pre-existing ideas of how things should be, which aren't coming from, they're not coming from your soul, if that makes sense. Like that sounds like really woo-woo. But it's just not coming from, yes, it's coming from you, but it's based on your experiences that you've gathered, and your opinions on those experiences, things you've heard from other people, rather than like your deep inner knowing. And that you're not going to feel, whoa, okay, is this death again? Wow. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm going to take all those. And then 5 of Cups here. Whoa. Maybe focusing on the things that haven't went right. Here we got death again. Boom, death. The World. The Hierophant. Oops. And Wheel of Fortune. So, yeah, there's an issue inside of not giving yourself the credit you deserve. There's this issue of not feeling good enough, no matter how hard you work, because here we got 3 of Pentacles, hard working, here, building things. It's like what you actually want, because 8 of Pentacles is just working, right? It's like working in the moment, like the everyday work, whether it's like making money or working on yourself. 3 of Pentacles is the lasting institution, and 3 being a number of creativity, it could just be something that really impacts people one way or the other. It's like that's your actual true calling. Plus this 4 of Wands, you know, celebration. That's like a passionate foundation. That's not, you know, as opposed to this 4 of Pentacles, which is a material foundation. And, you know, chasing after this 4 of Pentacles can actually leave you closed off to other things. And then like 5 of Pentacles is right under that. You know, it's a contrast, wanting the 4 of Wands, but actually chasing the 4 of Pentacles. And to me, that's like, 4 of Pentacles has been coming up lately for me as like the survival mode of not really going after abundance, but just trying to get the bills paid. And, you know, 4 is foundation, stability, one way or another, right? And that's the Emperor too. Yeah, you want something that is your passion. You want something that makes a lasting impact. You want something that, you know, your destiny. You want to follow your destiny with this Wheel of Fortune, but you're too stuck on the past. Yeah, wow, look at, I like the imagery here. Look at this 2 of Pentacles, like, you know, seesawing between these two, like building things that will last. You know, the Page of Pentacles is a great beginning for abundance, right? But it's being less concerned with that. Like, I have to make a bunch of money. It's like I have to be stable, but I don't have to, my entire life doesn't have to be material focused. You know, so it's not a bad energy here. It's, yeah, you might not be meant to just chase money. You know, you might be meant for something that's a bit more fulfilling to you. And I don't see any cups here for Pisces. And besides that 5 of cups at the bottom. And the clarity. Wow, the clarity is water. And this is water, right? And it's orange and blue. So, blue is third eye energy. That is kind of seeing clearly. But the orange is your emotional balance, your sacral chakra. And there's some orange here too. So really, it is about connecting to your emotions, to realize what your passions are. Stop being... It's like on the other side here, you got 9 of Wands. Like, that's like when the passion is kind of burnt out, kind of, with the 9 of Wands. That's like you've been fighting, and maybe not for the right things. You've been hustling towards something that maybe hasn't fulfilled you as much as you wanted it to. So, yeah, that's the tired Wands energy. And then the Queen of Swords, in a positive aspect, very logical, truthful, and a negative aspect, like, kind of cut off from emotions. So this either represents you or it's an influence, right? Being under this mother. And yeah, death and rebirth. It's like, it almost feels like trying to force the end of a cycle, right? But you're trying to force the end of the wrong thing. The end of you feeling like you don't have enough. 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles energy. You just want that part to be over. If you think, oh, if I check this box, if I do this, then finally I'll start feeling better, I'll start feeling good enough. But it has nothing to do with whatever you're doing in the material world. It has nothing to do with it at all. It's really inside of you. You have to feel like you've done enough. You have to feel like you've accomplished enough. You have to feel like you're on the right track. Stop looking to the outside. Because obstacles and challenges, with that being the 5 of Wands, that also is like outside opinions. And maybe that is kind of an obstacle, is having to listen to somebody's outside opinion telling you that you should be doing other things or you shouldn't be chasing certain things. I'm going to see what this dark mirror says here. Because I think it's not just the outside, it's inside too. Yeah, wow. Obsession is a denial card. There is nothing else that can replace my focus. All things led to one, and then they disappear into one until only that one remains. So, yeah, this is kind of being too focused on getting this recognition and reward. What you think will get you that recognition and reward. But, yeah, it's an inner thing. It's an inner thing. I wonder if this clarity has anything here. Look deeper into the situation and trust your own thoughts. You are correct in your inner guidance on this matter. Yep. Yeah, this is, so what you need to release is yes, it might have started from the outside. Your ideas that you're not doing enough, that you haven't accomplished enough, chasing and holding on, because 4 of Pentacles is also holding on to the things you think you have to do, the things you think you have to achieve in order to feel like you've really made it. Yeah, maybe those initially came from the outside. Maybe initially came from parent figures or family or friends, who knows? But it's you that's choosing to hold on to them. It's you that's staying obsessed with them. And you need to change your own perspective on that. You need to change that. Death and rebirth. You're trying to end the wrong cycle. So release that. If you have these ideas that you're not doing enough, and even though you might have looked in your soul and you feel fine, or you feel like you want to do other things, but yet you still have it in your head that you have to keep going towards a certain goal, let go of that. Start listening to yourself. Start feeling good within yourself. Stop chasing somebody else's idea of what you should be doing. Release it. That's the cycle that has to end. That's the transformation that has to take place, not the end of your feelings of lack are not going to end with the accomplishment of whatever thing it is or you're going after. It's going to come from inside of you. And yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully that helped you, Pisces. Thanks.